Now, I would like to have a few words about Whitman's poetry and poetics, with the topic of I'm large, I contain multitudes. I'm large, I contain multitudes, says Walt Whitman toward the end of his Song of Myself, a long poem which introduces him to American readers when Leaves of Grass first appeared in 1855. And this line best describes the poet Walt Whitman and his lifelong work, Leaves of Grass. Probably the best-known book of American poetry ever written, Leaves of Grass is first and foremost a testament to Whitman's oceanic mind and his enormous imagination. It does contain multitudes of people, including characters as vivid as those in stories and novels of American prose writers. The most vivid character in Leaves of Grass is Walt Whitman, an American, one of the roughs, a cosmos, a persona created as part of his goal to revolutionize American poetry. So in Song of Myself, Whitman even says, "Stop this day and night with me. You should possess the origin of all poems. You should no longer take things at second or third hand, nor look through the eyes of the dead, nor feed on spectres in books. You should not look through my eyes either, nor take things from me. You should listen to all sides and filter them from yourself." To me, these lines echoed exactly what Ralph Waldo Emerson questioned about in his essay, Nature. The foregoing generations beheld God and nature face to face, we through their eyes. Why should not we also enjoy an original relation to the universe? Why should not we have a poetry and philosophy of insight and not of tradition, a relation by revelation to us and not the history of theirs? Why should we grope among the dry bones of the past, or put the living generation into the masquerade out of its faded wardrobe? The sun shines today also. There is more wool and flax in the fields. There are new lands, new men, new thoughts. Let us demand our own works and laws and worship. It seems to me that both of their remarks have merged into one common voice of their age. America had long been calling for a new poet so as to present the new land, new men, and new thoughts. Unlike most of his contemporary poets, Whitman opened up an unlimited space for American poetry. His accents were primitive, his tone cool, his lines broke away the tradition of British poetry. In fact, ever since the beginning of his career, Whitman had assumed for himself the role of a poet-prophet, the primitive seer, and the American frontiersman of democracy. Whitman's Song of Myself, therefore, turns out to be a song of Walt Whitman, an American, one of the roughs, a cosmos. It is large and contains multitudes of people. It is a song of common men, including the poet Walt Whitman and every one of us. Whitman achieved that goal because no poet before him was so wholly American, so committed to celebrating American democracy and identity. And for this reason, Whitman has been honored as the father of modern American poetry, the first truly great American poet, an artist who spread off a platform of European poetic models and soared into new territory.